What's going on, you guys? Just finished my last exam. So thankful. Officially done with grade 10. Can you believe your boy is about to finish high school, man? Okay, so to celebrate, we're gonna go progressive overload on arms. Meaning we're gonna do a little bit heavier so that we can get a lot more muscle flowing and maybe even potentially replace these. So obviously we have 5 days left of this bulk, after which we're gonna start cutting down on the 1st of December, because your boy is big, right? I mean, I have put on a lot of size, but now it's time to cut down. 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, 13, 14. So that's already 14 kilos that side, so plus the 20 in the middle. How much is 20 plus 14? 20 plus 14, that's easily already 34 kilos. Plus another 14, which is actually quite... Damn, we might be doing close to 50 kilos for bicep curls. Yeah, so... I don't know, I don't think we need to calculate it now, we don't. Alright, maybe we should, just to find the fixed weight so we can know. Yeah, I left the light behind him. 34. Yeah, we're gonna round it off to 50 kilos. First set, got 3 more to go, so started up high at the first one, and I think we might change weight as we drop. I guess you could call it a drop set. I mean, already before. Yeah, we are beefed up, as the general term would put it. We are officially beefed up. Yeah, so we left that life behind of stressing all the time. Okay, so like I said, straight barbell curls. People have different names. Some people call it a straight bar. I call it a barbell, because it is. It's Bohemian barbell. Okay, we got 2 more sets. I just felt my bicep rip. I think we got 1 more set left. Actually, I think I can put this on my tail now. Hi, I'm Dr. Buff. How are you doing? Love it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 1, 2. I tell you, to do them concentrated like that is a lot more difficult than actually doing like this, because you're concentrating a lot on the short head. The long head of the bicep is more the easy part. The short head It's extremely difficult. So see what I say? Because you put a lot more stress on this part of bicep, which is a short head, as compared to the long head of the bicep. So it's also known as bicep. You have the bicep major, then you have the medium. So the medium bicep and then the major bicep, as well as the overhead of the tricep. Looks like no rest for the arms, right? So essentially, this has to be one of the most intense arm workouts ever, if not the most. I don't know, I think that's everything for arms. Maybe we'll throw in some concentration curls. Well, everything for biceps at least. We can throw in some concentration curls just to zoop things up. So, oh wait. Remember, we're actually supersetting arms, which not a lot of people are going to do, just because of the fact that they can tear their arms. That's already one set. One rep. Yeah, one set for that side. Oh, you can feel a lot of strain on your forearms as well, which is actually good for growth. So, essentially, situating it. That was a second set. Got 2 more left. I've seen guys actually going too far down to the point where their bicep tendon actually ruptured and tore off. So I'm just showing you guys that by doing first half reps, then full reps is actually safe. The once I worked my arms so much that when it was time to pose, my biceps actually started to pull. So it's actually extremely dangerous to do that. Last set. Or as in South Africa, we like to say the last set. Because Americans say last, South Africans, well, or Germans like myself. I'm a German. And I am very good with the language, obviously because I'm German. Like, goedenavond, wie gaat het door op deze vandaag? En ja, ik was lopen op die supermarkt voor ze meat. Ja. Last set. You can actually feel when your muscles start to tear and then when they start repairing themselves. That's one of the best feelings ever because you know you're growing. So essentially, you go from like, I think my starting weight this year was 116. So now I'm probably 110, but like I said, it's 96% muscle, so I'm very low in body fat. My back doesn't have a lot of body fat. I think the only place I store is in my stomach and parts of the arm, but they use it to fuel and create muscle mass. It's crazy how massive my arms are. Actually, you know, I'm 17, right? Natural. I'm about to enter my third year of bodybuilding and weight focused training, as well as hypertrophy. It will be my fourth year for training as a whole, because before I figured out bodybuilding and I chose to do boxing, and it was fun, but I knew, and also just play soccer and do all those other sports, but I knew I was meant for something more, so I chose to take up bodybuilding, which I fell in love with. Everything is explained to you when you do bodybuilding. It's insane. A lot of people that do play sports like soccer and basketball, I'm sure they also wish that they could probably get into the sport, because it's a lot of fun. I mean, there's a lot to do. There's everything, honestly, in bodybuilding. So that's why we're going to continue to move forward. And 2026 is going to be a whole nother year. Because if I already look like this and it's 2025, let me tell you, with proper dieting, proper definition, the right food, calorie intake, I think last year was the basis for my growth. This year I saw a lot more in terms of muscle mass and definition. This has probably been my best bulk this year, and I bulked up a lot. So yeah. Last year I think I bulked up for 5 months straight. This year I bulked up for 2 months in the beginning of the year, and then cut down for another 2 months. I got super lean, bulked up another month, cut down again. Boom, that's when I became insanely shredded. And now it's bulking season. Well, coming to an end, because it's been 2-3 months now. Alright, so we're going to do some tricep activation, and one of the things you'll notice about me is I train biceps and triceps on the same day. This is arm day, so who wouldn't? Also, if I were to train arms whilst training chest, like triceps, I wouldn't feel that ready for triceps, just because of the fact that I've used them already for bench press. So yeah, that's why I train them separately. Single arm overhead dumbbell extensions. I think what a lot of people don't realize is that when we bulk up, it's time for putting on size. But when we got down, that's when everyone is saying, "Oh, you look amazing. You don't look fat." I was never fat. I just bulked up. That's all. Even old people, like, they don't get it. Bulking up is a necessity. Otherwise, you're not gonna grow. You know? So, old people have a very special mind. When I say old, I mean like World War, like grandpas that were born in the 50s, 40s. Oh, actually, we call 30s. That's old. Yes, what they did was incredible. But we're a different era. Okay. If you were to actually do what I did, it's a lot more difficult than actually. It's a lot easy. I mean, it's a lot easier said than done to do what I do. Because not everybody has the heart for the sport. And not everybody has the thick skin to take criticism, realize that they need to bring certain things up, and change. It's just one of those sports, man. It'll kill you, but make you a new man. Single arm tricep extension. Oh, that's gonna be my favorite. The machine cable extensions. I think we should do that just now. So we're first gonna do the barbell overhead tricep extensions. Actually, no. Okay, so we're actually going to do close grip bench press. Alright. I don't like this angle, but I kind of do as well. When I'm dieting down, I look super good in this lighting. But because I'm bulking up now, don't really have. I think my best defined days are maybe in the mornings, because that's when I'm super dry. But now I'm just full. Imagine I were to run at you and you only weighed 180 pounds and I'm 235 pounds. What are you doing? Actually, I'm 243 pounds. So what are you gonna do? 6'2.5". I'm out at with 20-inch biceps. So second set complete, 2 more left. See, I'm big and white. Got one more exercise for triceps. So, and forearms today. Sweet. Tomorrow we're gonna train back. It's actually big. We actually substituted a workout in for another workout. It's actually, oh shucks, it was supposed to be preacher hammer curls, but we chose to do close grip curls. Let's have a look at that pump. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would rate this 10 out of 10. Triceps. Also 9.5. Well, actually 10 out of 10. Okay. So everything is pumped. Chest is looking huge. Arms are looking huge. Shoulders looking big and jacked. So gonna go eat now. Getting another meal in. Some juice, water, carbs. And then tomorrow, back day. Back day tomorrow.